Hey man, how's it going? How's your family? What you been up to lately? Dude, you're not gonna believe it. I finally got the wheels and tires I wanted, 20 by 12s and 33s. It's gonna be sick. Dude, you know those aren't gonna fit, right? Yeah, they'll fit. I'll make it fit. What are you talking about? Dude, that's like saying your mom is gonna fit into that dress that she likes. You know, she's gotten a little big lately. Know what I'm saying? Dude, don't talk about my mom like that, you mother. What's up, guys? So if you were looking at getting some big wheels and tires for your truck, you've probably seen some videos of people that say they fit, they just rub a little bit. You can turn like 1.5 turns and it barely rubs. Well, let me tell you guys, you don't want to be the guy pulling out of Walmart, rubbing your tires, trying to get in and out of that place because it's tight. So let's fix it right. Let's do it once. Let's fix it right. All right. I'm going to show you the cleanest way, the easiest way, and really anybody can do this at home. There's just a few simple tools. You need something to cut with, like a grinder, sawzall, and then you need tools to take your fender liner out. Super easy. I did it on my truck in like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. Super easy. You'll get all the clearance you need. I just went off-road in my truck. I was going over rocks, stupid stuff, and clears no problem. The only thing that you won't be able to clearance is your washer bottle, and that's on the driver's side, and mine barely rubs if I'm hitting a bump and I'm backing up full crank. So that's the only thing you're not going to be able to clearance because you can't move that washer bottle. I mean, you can, but it's not worth it, trust me. So first thing you're going to want to do is probably get your wheels and tires so you know what you're working with, and then take a look inside. You've got this fender liner. Nice, keeps all the water out, keeps it nice and clean. So what you're gonna wanna do first is have a look at your liner. I already did this on my truck, but the liner normally comes down right here. So what you're gonna wanna do is turn your steering wheel, or I could just do that real quick.
Let's just do that. Get in here, turn your wheel all the way, and then
have a look at where your liner hits. So if my liner was there, it would hit, the tire would hit it pretty bad. So basically the first thing you're gonna do is just trace out where you wanna trim your liner so that your tire clears on the front, and you might have to trim your bumper too. So basically all you do is just take your sawzall, make a line. Actually what I did is I took some masking tape and I made a line, and that helps the paint from flaking off. And then you just cut that, and then leave your liner, but keep your line on there where you marked it, because we're gonna take this off. You can see that I've already done this. Normally the fender comes out straight like this, and you don't want to cut this at all because you want to keep your liner so it looks clean. Just cut that where you marked it. Easy peasy. Now this is the tricky part. So if you're looking at this, let's look at it underneath. So you've got your fender normally comes out right here straight, and there's this little pinch weld right here. There's a pinch weld. The seam comes down straight in line with the fender. So basically what you have to do is take your sawzall, cut off wheel, whatever you've got. Sorry, I'm trying to block the light, it's terrible. And you just want to cut this, do like a pie cut. You can cut back so your cab is right here. Well, that's your cab is right here, and this is just like insulation. I've seen some guys take this out. It's like a sound deadener stuff. You can take that out if you want to, but I left mine because I didn't need to. And your cab is right there behind it. So you don't want to cut into your cab, or else it'll be super loud in the cab. But you can basically cut back as far as right here. I didn't go super aggressive on mine,
but basically you don't want to cut this bolt off. So what you're gonna do is cut this straight and then cut it out so that you don't cut the outside edge of your fender off. Because what a lot of people will do is they'll cut the outside edge of that fender off. It just doesn't look good. It looks like you hacked up your fender, which is what you did. So after you cut it, you're gonna take a hammer and just basically pound that back. And I know what you're thinking. You don't want to pound on your truck, but you're gonna put your liner back in, so don't worry about it, all right? And then that'll give you all the clearance you need. If you cut it a couple times, bend it back, cut a little bit more, and then make sure you keep turning your wheel and making sure that you have enough clearance that you need. Just like that. If we have a look in here, I've got all the clearance that I need. Right there behind the fender. And then after you're done with that, make sure you throw a little bit of paint on this. Just throw some paint, whatever you've got. It's gonna get covered, but just to make sure it doesn't rust or nothing. Okay, so here we are. We've got the liner put back in. We did our cuts. Cut our liner in the front, maybe cut our bumper if we needed to. And now, if you come back here and look at your liner, you're still not gonna have the clearance that you need because your liner just sits flat still. So, the easiest way to fix this is just get a lighter or some kind of heat, and then you can just heat this up. Wow, sorry about the focus, guys. Just heat it up, and then while it's warm, you can literally just push it back and it'll stay tucked behind there. And that'll give you plenty of clearance. And if you still don't have clearance, just put a self-tapper through it into the inside of the fender. That's what I did. It's pretty easy.
Guys, if you want to see this truck transform into what it is now, that video is right here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.